Usually 3 physicians practice in Tofield, but a few years ago, one doctor left, another retired, and the town was down to just 1 physician.
We were hitting the panic button ourselves.
You didn't have an on-call doctor even for after hours or anything.
The crisis spurred on the creation of the Tofield Ryley Beaver County Community Attraction and Retention Committee, or CARC for short.
It made me realize just how important it is to attract and to retain healthcare professionals.
While Alberta Health Services is responsible for recruiting new physicians, the committee worked hand in hand with them. After potential recruits toured the Tofield Hospital with the site manager, committee members picked them up and showed them what the area has to offer from a lifestyle perspective.
Find out what their interests might be and kind of guide them and says, yeah, well, we do have a library in Tofield, or we have a swimming pool in Ryley.
We found out one that was coming to look at our community, never been to an ice hockey game. They had come from South Africa to come for an interview. So we took them to an ice hockey game in Edmonton, and they were fascinated by it.
Along with AHS, they were successful in convincing 2 new physicians to come here.
We now have 3 physicians full-time at Tofield Medical Clinic.
Hi.
CARC's focus has now shifted to retention.
Chat with them when I see them, and so how is it going? Is there anything else we can do for you? Even something as simple as let's get a Wi-Fi booster on top of the hospital, let's get a better internet provider, and they felt like they were heard, and it's like, oh, thank you, now I can do my job properly.
CARC delivered baked treats to everyone at the hospital during Nurses Week. During COVID, it helped organize 2 appreciation parades, thanking healthcare providers for all they do. They provided a gift to Dr. Abuzehar on his 5th anniversary of practicing in Tofield. Every couple of months, the committee receives a list of new hires at the Tofield Health Centre.
And I literally sit down with thank you cards and handwrite to each person personally and thank them for choosing Tofield as their healthcare facility and thanking them for being part of our community. And those things go a long way.
One of CARC's biggest accomplishments so far was hosting a skills weekend for 36 nursing and medicine students from the University of Alberta.
Our PAP came right alongside us and guided us through every step we needed to make.
Get ready to hold this because it's going to bleed, right?
Local health professionals hosted skill stations at the Tofield Health Centre during the day on Saturday.
They're giving their best to the students today with the recognition that we need to be part of recruitment and we need to grow those students into expert practitioners and keep our health care alive in rural Alberta.
That evening, the students were guests at a community dinner and then attended a bull bash.
It's quite exciting. There's a lot of energy in that room.
After that, the students kicked back at the Moonshine Cafe, where they could listen to music, play darts, and socialize. That night, for the first time ever at an RPAP skills event, students stayed with billets instead of at a hotel.
We tried to show them the rural life, and that was the best part of billeting.
It's the first time I ever had a rural experience, and people are so welcoming.
Balls come out as fast as you pull the trigger, you guys.
Sunday morning, the students were off paintballing in Beaver County, and then wrapped up with an outdoor wiener roast at Islet Lake.
I think Tofield is really like, yep, rural's the way that I want to go for sure.
The skills weekend was excellent. I think it did better than we could have imagined.
We love Tofield, Ryley, and Beaver County!
Jen Voteland was at the skills weekend. Shortly after graduating, she returned to Tofield to practice nursing.
For choosing here, it was the Rural Skills Weekend because you got to see the community, meet the people in the community, as well as see what the hospital has to offer.
Going forward, CARC would like to host an RPAP-sponsored skills event for high school students.
If we could get younger people interested in it, maybe they'd take their training and come back home to where they've grown up.
CARC has only been around for 4 years. How have they been able to accomplish so much?
Don't just think outside the box, just get rid of the box.
Our committee is probably one of the more fun committees I sit on.
Everyone's input is valuable and we're a team.
It's easy when you work well together to come up with things and get it done.
Congratulations to the Tofield Ryley Beaver County Community Attraction and Retention Committee, recipients of the 2021 RPAP Rhapsody Community Award.
On behalf of the Town of Tofield, Council, and Administration, I would like to pass on congrats. It's really appreciated that they showcase our communities and what rural health and rural living is all about.
They've done a lot of good work in getting doctors back in our local hospital and continue to do so, and I want to congratulate them on all their hard work.
Thank you so much for the great work that you've done, and to receive this award where there's only one in Alberta is an outstanding achievement.